We talked to Nick Rollis. He said that you play your position with violence and a high motor. What does something like that mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, it means a lot to me. I pride myself on trying to play football the right way, how I was taught to play, and always giving my best effort and leaving it out there on the field. So to hear that from your coach, obviously coming in here, that means a lot that he respects how you play.
Who are some of the guys that you modeled your game after?
Yeah, so I'm a big fan of like Tre'Davious White, Jai Alexander, Denzel Ward, guys who kind of fit my similar build. And then some of the things that they do, we did a lot in my school. So things like playing off technique, things like that. I watched them a lot to help me.
How are you feeling health-wise?
I feel really good. You know, I'm about 5 months and some change out. All the doctors I've met with, even just now, everybody feels very comfortable and very good about where I'm at right now. So, you know, just taking it day by day, and we'll see where things lead.
Correct. You told us after you got drafted, you, going into your last season in Syracuse, you knew you were coming out no matter what. What led to you thinking that and making that decision so early?
Yeah, so the previous season, like, I wanted to come out, but when I looked at my film, I just felt like I left too many plays out there. So going into this past season, as soon as, like, that year before ended, it was all about just preparing for this last season, knowing that, okay, I didn't want to have any regrets on how things went. You know, good plays are going to happen, bad plays are going to happen, but if I know I did everything right, then I can live with however things go. And I feel like, you know, it was just time to take that next step. And then even when I got hurt, nothing changed in my thought process.
Was there ever a time you were like, maybe I will go back for another year?
No, no.
What's it like going through this process right now, knowing that you're also rehabbing, as opposed to a lot of these rookies who are going to come in and they're ready to hit the ground running, and knowing you're going to have to kind of soft pedal it a little bit early?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it sucks because, you know, you want to be out there, you want to do your thing, but, you know, you got to run your own race. I understand what my situation is, and so for me, my biggest thing is just competing with myself, putting my best foot forward every day and not really worrying about what anybody else has going on.
Did you choose your jersey number 21, and do you know the Cardinals' history with that?
Yeah, I had 3 options, and at the time I didn't even like. 21 just looked good. I mean, it's a good secondary number. And then obviously, like, my friends were like, oh, it's Patrick Peterson, so that's cool too, you know. But yeah, I didn't even think about that first.
Did you learn anything about yourself just going through the rehab process and the injury?
Yeah, I feel like it just like I realized how resilient I am. I feel like that's something that's been like a common theme with me throughout my life. But obviously, when something like that happens, that for me probably like the biggest moment of my life, still be sitting here in front of you guys now, I think it did a lot for me realizing that I can still get things accomplished that I want.
What is the common thing throughout your life?
Just having to bounce back from personal setbacks, you know, in a lot of different avenues of life, and then always trying to come back even stronger than before. And I really pride myself on that, and that's why when this happened, at first, obviously, it's upsetting, but then I'm seeing it as, like, I can really come back from this and make my story, I kind of see my life kind of like a movie. My movie, like, that much cooler, that much better in the end.
Was there a concern heading into the draft that injury was going to be a hurdle for you heading into the draft?
You know, obviously, you know, teams are going to have their doubts, their questions, and things like that. But as I went through all the medical stuff, especially at the combine, and I'm passing through all those really well, then as you went to team visits and going through those very well with their medical staff, I feel like people felt really comfortable about where I was at with my injury, you know.
You connected with any veterans in the secondary yet with the Cardinals?
Not yet. Look, we follow a couple of guys on Instagram. Antonio Hamilton, a guy who jumps off the top of my head, but not a lot of like interaction yet.
How's the last couple of weeks been for you?
It's been really cool. I think this is a lot more relieving, especially because once you're picked, like, okay, I know where I'm living, I know where I'm going to play, things like that. Where going into the draft, there's so many, you know, possibilities and thoughts that are running through your head. So it's been a lot of fun. I'm happy to be here.
Good celebration on draft night?
Yeah, it was really cool. My family, my friends, it was really cool. Some of my teammates from school came down, did it, and then you know, obviously to get the call with everybody there, it was special for sure.
Already, what's it going to be like when you sign your first contract?
I don't know. I mean, I won't know until I sign it, but obviously I'm excited, you know. But it's going to be real cool, kind of seeing, because it's going to be my first job. Yeah, I never had a job in high school or anything like that, so you know, it'll be my first like.
Any plans on what you want to buy first?
My laptop's broken, so I might have to get a new laptop. Yeah, I got a new phone last week, so that might be my first. Yeah.
Baltimore's on the schedule. Were you a big Lamar Jackson guy growing up?
Yeah, I was. So he was the reason I wore number 8 in high school when I played quarterback, and obviously just, you know, he's super electric at Louisville, carried that into the league. So it was definitely a guy I really looked up to going through high school, and then we're to now where it's like, okay, it's my competition. All that kind of goes out the window, you know. You respect him, but that's just who you're playing.
You played quarterback then before, like, in your younger days, how could you say that will help you, you know, with the position you are now? Like, how much?
Yeah, so I played quarterback until going into my junior year of high school, and it helped a lot, especially in high school. Then when I got to college, I felt like it helped more too, because, you know, just how you see the game a little bit different. I feel like at the NFL level, you know, I feel like it doesn't help that much anymore, you know, because it's way more complex, things like that. But I definitely very appreciative of it, and I don't think I would be here now if I didn't play the position in high school.
Why'd you make the switch?
It was injury. It was a 7-on-7, and both our corners got hurt, and then I went there. Our coach asked me to go to corner for literally just the rest of the day, and I got 6 picks through the weekend. And then after that, no, it was a 7-on-7 tournament. Yeah, so then after that, you know, they were like, you can compete at quarterback, or you start at corner. And I was like, yeah, I just want to play. So I started corner.